Cancer caused by smoking has reached an all-time high, with 6 people diagnosed with the disease every hour. Cancer Research UK says they've seen the biggest jumps in liver, throat and kidney cancers, which have doubled over the last 20 years, despite a drop in those choosing to take up the habit. Well, a little earlier, we heard from Karis Betts, who's a cancer epidemiologist at Cancer Research UK, who explained why the rates are now at an all-time high.
So cancer takes time to develop. So when we're looking at the cases of cancer caused today, they actually kind of link back to what smoking rates were 10 or 15 years ago. And although they're coming down, cancer rates haven't always come down, and they don't always come down on their own. So it's really important that we have government action to prevent smoking.
Well, our correspondent Daniel Henry joins me now. And Daniel, what are they hoping that the government will do?
Well, as you were hearing there, it's from the cancer researcher talking about the importance of the government getting involved in reducing the number of people smoking. There are 6.4 million people across the UK who do smoke. Rates have been falling since the 2007 indoor ban on smoking that I'm sure many of us will remember, the days when people were able to smoke in pubs and how that changed seemingly overnight. But the number of people smoking hasn't fallen quickly enough to impact the numbers we're seeing on this research. And I think if we kind of have a look at this graphic here, we can see that there were 160 new cancers due to smoking diagnosed every day. And there's also been an increase in the number of cases relating to smoking since 2003. That's a 17% increase in the rates of cancer since 2003, directly attributable to smoking. So this is an area which people who work in health are really, really concerned about, because it is something which can be dealt with and can have an impact with the way that the government approaches it and the way that we take on our own choices when it comes to smoking. I mean, when you pick up a pack, you can see the health warnings on the front of it telling you about the impact of tobacco. There are 16 different types of cancer just caused from tobacco alone. But I think it indicates then how addictive these particular things are and how difficult it is for people to quit, because it's not as though people don't know about the impact of smoking. It's just that it's very difficult for people to shift the habit. There's also been research, people will probably be aware that cancer patients in England facing big delays when it comes to getting treatment. So when you add the treatment delays to the concerns about people taking up the habit, you put those two things together and you can understand why a government would be very, very concerned and would be trying to find ways to solve this problem. We saw towards the end of the last Parliament that Rishi Sunak's government were thinking about introducing this ban on younger people smoking, trying to delay the age that you could begin smoking. That didn't get through, but the new Labour government have committed to that on their manifesto. We'll have to wait and see if they actually get it through. But this deadly habit is clearly a real concern for health leaders. And despite the fact that this particular piece of research is not peer-reviewed, it doesn't mean that it's any less impactful. Smoking kills, we know that, and this research just underscoring how deadly it is.
Daniel, thanks a lot.